Hello, and welcome to another bingo video. Now, the first couple minutes of this will be pre-recorded because I'm on a normal profile, but after that, we will be on the bingo profile. So as soon as you create a bingo profile, you are going to want to visit my island, just like this, and then come along and eat all the cakes. You get a lot of effects, and it's just easy to get. After doing so, go to the hub and get a splash. Now, you can get free god splashes by joining my Discord, discord.gg/GolemRealm. Link will be in the description. They just make bingo a lot easier. After you have your splash, start mining some wheat or farming some wheat. I normally get to farming level 5 and then I sell the crops and then get my tools. Buy some gold and iron from the mine merchant and some sticks from the lumber merchant, and then you can enchant them at the table. Now I am going to be getting splashes from my ult, but you can do this with an ult account or a friend. It just makes it easier. After enchanting my tools, I can now warp desert. And once you're here, you can just mine sand until mining level 5. Once you have mining level 5, you can enter the deep caverns. And now we can warp deep. After getting into the deep caverns, adventure down to the pigman's den. And come to the area where you're exiting the pigman's den and coming up to the emerald hill. And just mine all the redstone here. There is so much here and no one ever mines it. You do need to mine redstone until you have 15 enchanted redstone, and then you can give it to Rye. You also need a mining level of 12. After getting the 15 enchanted and mining level 12, which can be done by mining sand in the desert like we did before, you will be able to enter dwarven mines. After getting mining level 12, we can now enter the dwarven mines. And now we just need to talk to Rye and then give them materials, and we're done. We should get teleported, or we might have to talk to the lift operator. Okay, there we go. This is now live. We are Heart of the Mountain 1. We're instantly gonna go ahead and buy mining speed. I'm also gonna come over to the NPC and buy a pickaxe, and then I'm gonna instantly enchant that. I do want to do the experimentation table first, just so I can go ahead and get some free coins and also another bingo goal complete. And there we go, there's our first bingo goal complete. And it was find 3 pairs in the experimentation table. We can also deposit money, and there's another bingo goal complete. I'm also going to buy some yellow stained wool just for the fetcher quest. So I've enchanted my pickaxe. While I'm here, I might as well enchant the cleaver too, just so I have a weapon. And now that we're in Dwarven Mines, I'm going to do a few commissions until we get a commission that involves killing mobs, and then I'll go get some armor. I'll need to put growth on it and protection, and then I'll be chilling. I do need to do the garden pretty early, so I'll probably do a little bit of that. But I might get to Heart of the Mountain 4 first, I'm not entirely sure. And that's the first commission complete. Second commission complete. And that should have got us a Heart of the Mountain level, and it did, Heart of the Mountain tier 2. Okay, we just got another bingo goal complete, the commission master, which is just complete 4 commissions. But I also completed 5 commissions overall, so what I'm gonna do is claim the mining XP just to get the bingo pet a little higher, and now I'm gonna claim the commissions. And this is just so I get more Heart of the Mountain XP. And now I'm Heart of the Mountain 3, so I can buy Picobulus. I do need to get to Heart of the Mountain tier 4, so I can get Crystal Hollows access. This is going to be needed for another bingo goal. I need to do a nucleus run. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is get armor, get combat 12, then enter the end, come back, and we'll start killing goblins for another commission. Okay, we're now in full Rosetta. It's all enchanted and reforged. I also put a reforge on the sword. Now all we need to do is get combat 12. For that, we're going to be killing ice walkers in the dwarven mines to get to combat 12. Okay, so we're about to get into the end. There's combat 12. But before I do that, I want to start the garden. Now, the reason is because I'm waiting on 1 visitor that will give me enough copper to do what I want to do. So we're now going to start the garden. We just need to talk to the stranger, sit through the dialogue, and then start the tutorial. I'm not going to show any progression with the tutorial, but after the tutorial is complete, I am going to be showing you how to get the copper visitor, and then we're going to go straight to the end after that. Okay, so we are pasting in the farm. This is our very first farm. So we ended up just going with wheat seeds. I could have done carrots, but I just decided to go with wheat. I probably will get a carrot farm up and maybe a potato farm up because we do need to get to garden level 8. But I'm not going to be doing all the garden stuff at once. I just want to make sure I have enough copper to buy a replenish hoe. And that's the farm fully pasted in. Now to unlock the visitor, we want to warp forge and walk straight forward. It is 2 times powder. I'm gonna try and re-lobby just so I can do the fetcher trade. But talking to the drone mechanic will allow us to unlock her as a visitor. Okay, we did just re-lobby and found a 2 times powder lobby. So what we're gonna do is do the fetcher quest real quick. You do need 20 yellow stained glass to do the quest, but it's the first 24 hours of bingo that you can do this quest, and then the item changes to something else. But there is the mithril powder. Now, while we're here, we're also going to do the puzzler quest. So you just come to the royal palace and find this room and follow the red carpets till you get to the puzzler, and then you do the quest. I've got a mod, so it just highlights where I need to be. I mine the block and get the powder. Now, I did just go back to the garden because I want to make sure the visitor is unlocked. So we're just going to go straight to unlock, and we do have the visitor unlocked. Now, you are supposed to try and make sure that you don't talk to all of these different people. I did talk to these people, which was a bit of an L. So I'm going to have to wait, but because there's only 5 and you can only have 5 visitors waiting at once, this kind of works out perfectly. So now it's time for the end. So what we're going to be doing here is talking to the lone adventurer, and then we're going to be killing 5 endermen, and then that will allow us to buy the void sword. Once we have the void sword, we're going to enchant that, reforge that, come back and kill endermen until we have a full ender armor set, and then we're going to go back to commissions. And just like that, the quest is done. And after the dialogue, we can buy the void sword. And there it is, spicy reforge and fully enchanted. And now we're dealing a little more damage. I also haven't got any talismans yet, so I can go ahead and go get some of those. But it's going to take me a decent amount of time to get full ender armor, so I will be back once I have it. Okay, so I'm now sitting here in full ender armor, reforged and enchanted. I also went ahead and grinded free of the equipment pieces. I'm not going to go for the gauntlet just because I don't really feel like it. And on the garden, we ended up getting the visitor I need to get the copper. So I need to trade 2 compost to get 30 copper. And to make compost, you need to put organic matter into the composter and fuel, which you get from Skymart. Organic matter is just crops. So this will be done in 7 minutes, and then I will get another compost done 10 minutes after that, so in total 17 minutes it'll be done. I also have an alt AFK in the farm, so the farm grows while I do other things. I have come back to Dwarven Mines because I'm going to be killing goblins to get goblin eggs, and then I'll be throwing those down. But that will likely take a while, so yeah, I will come back once I have either the golden goblin spawn or a lot of goblin eggs to throw. Okay, and there's the bestiary bingo go complete. That was an easy way to get 16k powder, holy. Well, there's the powder collector go. Oh, I got it. Let's go. Okay, so we just got Heart of the Mountain tier 4. So what this means is we have Crystal Hollows access, and we can start to work on the place 5 crystals in the nucleus goal. Now, what I'm probably going to be doing is working on the garden. I do need to get to garden level 8, so we're going to focus on that. I also didn't mention this, but I placed down zombie minions a while ago, and this one is full. So I do need to collect these, and I'll level them up again. And now, as you can see, we've got 2 compost here. We can talk to the NPC, give the compost, and now we have the copper. So we have enough copper to buy the replenish hoe. So we need to farm a tiny bit of wheat just so we can get garden level 3. And then after getting garden level 3, we can buy the replenish hoe, and then we don't need to plant back any wheat. And that's garden level 3, but we do need to plant all this back, unfortunately. And now what we can do is go to the Skymart, farming essentials. We need to buy the basic gardening hoe first, and then we can buy the replenish hoe. Now we are also going to need the gardening axe for the cocoa bean collection, but this is a later goal, so I don't need this right now. Okay, so I'm waiting for my farm to fully grow, but I got 3/4 farm armor just to give me a little bit of extra fortune, and I'm currently garden level 5, nearly halfway to 6. So I've still got quite a bit of work to do. Still got to get the chest plate. Still gotta buy a second plot and start another crop. But while I'm waiting for this to grow, I want to see if I can just upgrade my minion slots, because I do want to get to 10 minion slots so I can have 5 zombies and 5 fishing minions, because this bingo card has quite a few bad collection goals. So we're gonna start with the mithril minion just because I already got Heart of the Mountain tier 4, so I have a lot of mithril from that. That's tier 4. Now, I am going to turn all of this into enchanted. Tier 5, tier 6, and I think it stops there. It does. And we're just going to repeat the same process with the sand minion. There's the bingo goal complete. I can make this tier 4 and then I'll turn some sand into the enchanted version. And I got that to tier 6 too. And now most of the farm has grown, so I'm going to go back to farming. Okay, so I replaced a few of my plots and made a new plot to get new crops for garden milestones. So we have carrots and we now have potatoes, and potatoes is really nice because we have a goal for a hot potato book anyway. Also, while I was mining, I got a rock pet, so I'm going to equip that and get a bingo goal complete. There we go. While I'm waiting for crops to grow, I think I'm going to go kill some cows and get the backpack goal done. Just got the collection for the backpack. There's the bingo goal complete. I guess I'll put it here. Okay, so we got the hot potato book recipe. So we're going to go ahead and craft that for the bingo goal. We need to go to the hub and buy some sugarcane just so we can get some paper. And then we should be fine. We need to make an enchanted baked potato, grab the paper, and now we can make the hot potato book, and there's the goal. I'm still going to continue to farm potatoes because I do need more milestone for the garden. And there we go, garden level 8. So now we can get cocoa beans and we can farm that for the goal. We still have to get a gold medal, or at least make a gold medal, so we still have to do farming contests. Now, because we're going to be farming cocoa beans, I do want the replenish axe, so I'm going to buy the basic gardening axe. And then I'm also going to buy the advanced gardening axe. Okay, so I put efficiency 5 on the gardening hoe. I'm just waiting for the cocoa beans to grow. I didn't have too many, so I'm just going to farm all of these and then I'm going to paste them in again. If you're interested in seeing my garden milestones, I got to wheat 13, carrot 14, potato 15, pumpkin 7, and that was just from the pests, sugarcane 13, melon 7, this was from pests, cactus 8, this was from pests, and I haven't done any cocoa bean yet. While I'm waiting for these to grow, I'm going to try and spawn arachne, so I'm going to go kill spiders until I have 4 arachnes calling, or until I have 1 and see if I can find anyone placing arachne, and then I'll just place 1. After killing some arachne keepers, I ended up getting the arachnes calling, and people are placing. So I should get the bingo goal here for summoning arachne. And there it is, the bingo goal is complete. Now the next thing I'm going to do is buy a Raider's Axe. For this I need to go to the Viking in the park and buy the Raider Axe off him for 130k. Okay, so I found a Viking shop that's open. This guy was probably getting carried there. But I'm going to buy the Raider Axe. Okay, now I'm going to buy the Raider Axe. And now I just need to put level 1 enchants on here and it'll count. And there we go, bingo go complete and a full level 1 Raider Axe. As I'm still waiting for my cocoa beans to grow, I'm going to go play dungeons. There is 2 bingo goals involving dungeons. I have to have a training weight in my inventory and that will get strength on it. And then I'll get the bingo goal complete. And I need to unlock a wooden dungeon chest from floor 1. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. There's 2 ways you can get this goal done. Either you play Party Finder, or you get carried. I am going to get carried because I don't feel like playing Party Finder. That seems like it would kind of suck. So I'll be back once the goals are complete. And the way we're going to do this is I'm just going to have somebody play tank so I don't die and I can do secrets to get the training weight. Okay, so first secret we ended up getting a training weight, which is very, very cool. And if we talk to this NPC, we should be able to get another dungeon goal complete. And here we are. And that's the bingo goal complete. So we do need to wait for the training weight to get 5 strength. I believe I need to keep it in my inventory for 50 minutes to get the max strength, but I'm not entirely sure. So we'll check back on this later. But finally, our cocoa beans have grown, so we're going to go and harvest all of those. There we go, the cocoa bean collector has been completed. And now the only goal I have left in the garden is obtain a mathematical hoe blueprint. I have been working on that. The next contest, if I can get silver and wheat, the goal will be complete. Okay, so to do this nucleus run, we are going to need all 5 crystals. All 5 crystals spawn in each direction of the crystal hollows, with the last crystal spawning below the crystal hollows. So we're going to start with Bal. Now to get the topaz crystal, you need to kill Bal, and that's just how you get it. So we are going to go and find Bal, kill Bal, and obtain the crystal. And there is the first crystal. And we're going to go ahead and place that crystal down. Next one we're going to go for is the jade crystal. Okay, we got all 4 tools finally. It took like maybe 5 minutes to get them all. But there we go. We need to go back up to the top and take all the tools to the NPCs. And then we can collect the jade crystal. So there's the lapis sword, gold hammer, diamond hammer, and emerald hammer. And there's the jade crystal. And now we can place that down. I'm now going to go for the goblin queen's den. Now for this one, we are going to need to give the goblin king 1 goblin egg. And then we get the stench. And then we need to go all the way to the goblin queen's den. We already have a waypoint for the queen's den. We need to look for the king first. And then we'll be chilling. Okay, we have found the king because we asked for codes and got it. So now we are going to talk to the king, give him 1 goblin egg, and he will give us stench. There we go. And now we're just going to walk back to the nucleus, and then go to the queen's den from there. And we can just sneak in here, grab the crystal, and there we go. And then we'll place that. The next one we're going to go for is the jungle crystal. So for this, we're going to need to find the key guardian, and then we're going to need to kill him. He will give us a jungle key, and then we take that to the temple, and then we have to parkour our way there. Okay, we are at the key guardian now. I just need to get a hit on him when he spawns in, and then we'll be fine. And there is the jungle key. And we have a waypoint to the jungle temple, so we're going to try follow this around. And eventually we will get to the jungle temple. We'll do the parkour, and then we'll grab the crystal. Okay, we found an entrance into the jungle temple. Now we need to give the jungle key to the door guy. There we go, he's opened that. Now, we cannot fail the parkour. I guess we can fail the parkour, but it would be ideal if we didn't fail the parkour. Because I don't really want to have to go back to the key guardian, kill him, and then get another key. But I'll have to if I fall in the lava. So I'm just going to make sure my parkour is on point. So far, so good. And there we go. So we're going to open this chest, grab the crystal, and I want to open this chest too before I go. Just in case there's anything cool in here. Nothing good in the first one, and nothing good in the second. But we can warp nucleus and place down another crystal. Now we just need 1 more crystal. Now this crystal is going to be the one that takes the longest, and it's going to be the one that's the most annoying. I have to find 6 unique robot parts and give it to Professor Robot to get the crystal. So this one is going to be very hard, because to get the parts, you either kill the iron golems that spawn, or you open chests. That guy, he deals a ton of damage. I'll try to kill 1, just to show you guys. As you can see, that beam does a lot of damage. Now, I can probably kill them, but I feel like it will take quite a while. So, my other route is going to be just opening chests and hoping I get robot parts from that. So, that is what I'm going to do. I will be back once I have all 6 parts. This is going to be a long grind. Okay, and the Jacobs contest is over. And I did get silver. That is my last silver. So I do need to collect all of these from Jacob. Jacob's over here. So I got silver in potato. And I got silver in another potato. And I got silver in a carrot contest. And then I just got silver in a wheat one. So now I can go to Anita and turn all of those into a gold medal. And then I can go to her shop and buy the mathematical hole blueprint. And this will be the bingo go complete. Also, the training weight has been done. You get 5 strength as soon as it hits 100 minutes time held. So I guess I just took that out of the inventory. And that's the bingo go complete. So now it's back to the crystal hollows. Okay, so we have got all 6 parts finally. We only got 1 dupe, which is insane. Out of everything, we only got 1 dupe. So this is really cool. I just need to give all the parts to Professor Robot, and then he will open the door, and then we can get the crystal after his dialogue. There we go. And we can grab that, warp nucleus, and then we can place this. And here is my free alloy. A Divan frag, we'll take it. I'll transfer it to my Iron Man. But there we go. There is the goal complete. Now, we only have one more. Now, technically, we have 3 more goals to complete. However, 2 of these goals are both collection items. Now, I'm going to complete these with minions because I'm not going to delay the whole video. What I've done is place down 5 zombie minions and 5 fishing minions. And I'm just going to collect that throughout bingo, and both of them will get done. So, it's off to the end. Okay, and that is combat 20 done. That did take a decent amount of time. Make sure you fuel your minions with tasty cheese and you collect them as often as you can. This is the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. See you in the next one.